Must be raining pretty freaking hard outside. It has to be because I can hear it. It's me
Raining where? At your place or?
Oh yeah, it's either raining or it's our dishwasher downstairs, and I don't think it's a dishwasher because it's got a specific sound. I could be wrong though. Did you have a good dinner, or have you not eaten yet?
Yeah, I had a good dinner.
We had. Now my wife Mandy got a good deal. We had some Angus burgers for dinner. Okay, everybody, welcome in. How's everybody doing? And Tyson is the first to claim first. It's on the screen. Joey sees it too. Yep. Tyson is first. What's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a great Thursday. Welcome to the Opening the Door episode number 3. And before we go ahead and jump into this, I wanted to just to get this out of the way because I noticed last week that a bunch of guys that were here for the normal chats, which was awesome, and I appreciate all of you coming in for that. I'm trying to do a different segment. We're going to do this about 2 or 3 times a month. Oh no, technically the first one was with Dale, who saved my butt. So we got to be technical. We got to give him credit. He saved my butt. So back to what I was saying. I want to thank everybody for coming in, and I've been doing this. I've been trying a new segment. We're calling it Opening the Door, featuring such and such, episode number, whichever. And I apologize to anybody who has sent questions and comments in. And what I'm going to be doing, they actually don't know this, but what I'm going to do, I want to thank Tyson very, very much for taking the lead like he did last week and answering questions for me. What I'm going to do, because I'm only looking at my StreamYard screen, I can't see all of the comments on my YouTube page. So I'm electing moderators, which I would like to answer the questions for me. You'll see them in the blue with the blue hammer thing on it. It'll be Faithfully Bearded. It's going to be the Bearded Shark, and we're going to have Bearded Joey Hookem when he's not in the live stream. We'll have Bearded Joey Hookem answer the questions for you guys. And if anyone would like a question, if you see a question that should be highlighted, they have my phone number. They can just send me a message right there, and we'll just do it like that because I can't really. I'm trying to focus on Joey, but I need to be focusing on you guys as well, and I apologize that I don't do that as much. So Tyson, Faithfully Bearded, the Bearded Shark, Bearded Joey Hookem when he's not in here, and Brian from Beards and Banjos will be my question answers and moderators to keep the trash and the trolls off of the page. Actually, let me go ahead and set that up now. Saving ass is
How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, we got 2 of them in there. That's perfect. Okay. So we got 2 in there. Perfect. So I hope everybody's having a great night. It's Thursday. 1 more day to go, and we're here for the weekend. It's rainy up here in Pennsylvania, which sucks, but hopefully that goes away for the next 2 days at least. So I don't know why that's lit up. I don't know why. Okay. So tonight we have a little bit different. We don't have a reviewer, so to say. We don't have a company. I'm driving. I'll do my best. We don't have a company or product maker, but I have an ambassador of a company, and I have a consumer. I have a follower and subscriber of mine, an awesome dude that I've had great chats with for the past year. And I would like to welcome Bearded Joey Hookem. Welcome in, my man.
How's everyone doing?
So,
how you doing, man?
Most of you guys that are in here, we know each other for the most part. We've interacted somewhat, or hopefully we interact more to keep the bearded community together and more closer and more awesome and grow it bigger and better. Bearded Joey Hookem has been a follower of mine, if I'm not mistaken, since day one. Am I mistaken? Am I wrong?
For a good while, man. At least a year.
It's been a long time, and I greatly appreciate you doing that. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate all of my subscribers and followers. And now we're getting some companies in here. We got Ferocious Beer Company. What's happening, Nate? Thank you for coming in. So, Bearded Joey Hookem, living in Florida, right?
Yes.
And married?
Yes, I'm married.
One daughter, right?
One daughter. She's 7.
I'm gonna guess you're 35.
40.
Oh, damn! I was off.
I just turned 40 back in January.
Oh, I didn't know. I was taking a guess. I didn't know how old you were. Okay, so let's get started, Joey. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Springfield, Ohio. I lived there for 25 years. Now I've been living in Tampa, Florida for 15.
And what made you move to Florida?
My beautiful wife, she's originally from Hamilton, Ohio.
And she said, we're going to Florida.
She was already down here. I actually met her through my sister.
Okay.
She used to live in the same house with my sister in college.
Okay. And it was one of those, who's that?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. You've been married 15 years?
15 years, yep.
That's awesome. Congratulations, man. So we're going to be talking about Joey being an ambassador. We might jump into some beers. We'll talk a little bit of everything. But to get this started, what are you wearing in beard today?
I'm wearing Cell Block Beard Justice.
What Cell Block? I have that one. I haven't tried it yet, but I do have it to review.
It's really good, guys. You got to try it.
What is the scent profile of that one? I don't remember them all.
I think that's the Abercrombie Pierce.
Pierce, okay. I haven't tried all of them. I've been using products a lot more thoroughly for my reviews here lately. So any companies out there, I apologize. And keep in mind, I received 7 packages all at once, you guys. So I'm trying to give everybody their a good thorough review. So you're wearing Beard Justice Cell Block. I have been wearing El Caballero from Beard Gents, tobacco, bourbon, and leather. I'm going to say this in my review, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, it is the absolute most strongest, long-lasting scent I've ever used. I told Joey this earlier. I used this product 10 days ago. I brushed my beard out with my comb and my brush. I didn't use it again until today. Just that scent. The scent is still on the freaking brush and the comb. I'm talking still in there, plain as day. That's crazy. Absolutely the strongest scent I've ever used. And a good one, I will say. So
yeah, it's really good. I like it too.
So let me ask, you started have you had the full-grown beard the whole time, or did you start out with the pretty boy look beard, as I always call it?
Actually, I started out with a goatee.
Me too.
I had a goatee in high school. I had just only had the goatee with no mustache, just like the soul patch.
I used to do that myself when I was singing and I was playing music. I don't know why I did this. I really don't. But I was like a moron. I said, I'm not going to shave in the winter. But I did. I shaved everything except for the little square right here. But I was a goofball and did the trim all the way up and just let it dangle. Like I literally didn't have much of a hair at all. Just something like this. Just that's all I had. But I will say, it always grew to this length for the winter. But that's all I had was that little hangover of hair. I looked really bad. If I ever find a photo, I'll show you guys, and you'll be like, "Oh, you look terrible." I know there's photos there.
You live and you learn.
And I was gonna ask this question, and you actually answered it for me. Joey said that his inspiration is his dad for your beard, right?
Right, correct. Yep.
That's awesome, man.
100%, man. Yeah, my dad he was a hunter, so he always had to have that winter beard.
Yeah.
See, and as a kid, I was just like, man, my dad looks super cool with the beard. He looks like you wouldn't want to mess with him. My dad's ex-army too.
My dad will be. Oh, that's really awesome. Appreciate your dad for his service. My dad, he'll be 60 this year, and he was an auto mechanic most of his career. He had just like what I call just a regular beard, just enough that you could use a beard brush. He had it his entire life, and that man, I never, to this day, I still have not seen him without facial hair. I'm talking my 38 years of life, never seen a photo or photos before he started growing facial hair, but that don't count. Never has he not had a beard. And I'm like, dude, now he looks like Kenny Rogers. But I'm like, dude, it's got, and I've told him, like, you can't ever cut it off because I wouldn't even know who the hell you are. It'd be like looking at me, a picture of me, it'd be weird.
I'm trying to get my dad to grow his beard back out, but he's like, it'll be all white. I'm like, Dad, that's what every guy in the beard community loves.
Exactly. I have where you can see it. What's right on this side. Look, if I look closely, look at that. Look at this long freaking. Oh, it's gray and low.
Look at mine's got a lot of it.
I won't cut this one long freaking hair. I won't cut it because it's just awesome. I'm like, I earned that hair. So I never asked you, what do you do for a living? What is it you do?
I work for Coca-Cola as a sales merchandiser.
That's right. I forgot you.
I've been doing that for 15 years now.
Is it a pain in the butt? Is what I've heard. Like, honestly, is it a pain?
It can be a pain. Yeah. I order the product. I sell it on. I stock it. I'm a one-man show, man. I do it all, build displays.
That's really cool. That's cool. Joey drinks Bang daily, Tyson says. That's cool. Hey, we got Matt the Sports Beard in. Hey, buddy. So you've been at Coke for 15 years, you said?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I've been at my job for 14, so we're about the same length. You've seen the ups and the downs. You've seen the changes in the soda business. Would you go work for the opponent or stay with the Coke?
I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out, but I think once I'm done with Coke, I think I'm going to get out of the industry, out of this business.
That's what I figured.
Because the wear and the tear on my body.
I can honestly attest to that because I used to work at Walmart a long time ago, and I ran the grocery side, and I worked one-on-one with the vendors and such, and guys that I'm talking barely 125 pounds, small guys, just pulling pallets, you see them, just out. I'm like, and I'm like, just pull by myself, I'm like, give me that daggone thing, we always try to help out and such. So
what's been crazy is when this pandemic hit, it's been crazy in them stores, man.
Now, I got actually now you can answer this question because I am a loyal Coca-Cola drinker. I can't lie. I absolutely love it. Is it true what I heard? I don't know if you can answer this. You might not be able to. When it happened, did you all have trouble getting product made?
Yes.
Because now I don't read the news or watch the news. I was only heard from word of mouth. But I had heard that Coca-Cola gets their artificial sweetener or their sweetener from over there, and you were having a hard time getting it?
That I'm not 100% sure of.
Okay. What I heard was it was the local places, the local Coke places near me. That's where it came from. There was talk that there was talk that they may have trouble getting stuff in to make the product. I was like, because it came from China, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we've been running out of definitely some of our flavors.
Yeah, that I heard about that. Jay, I gotta talk to you real quick, dude. I just talked about your tobacco bourbon leather, dude. Your freaking tobacco bourbon leather El Caballero is awesome. It is the most longest lasting scent I've ever used. I'll give you the review in the future, but it's good. Don't tone it down. Seriously, if you want longevity, go check that out. So, how long have you had your beard? How long have you had it?
Okay, my daughter's 7, so I told my wife why my daughter was in the womb. I had before a baby beard, a real tight, like Hollywood looking beard
Pretty boy.
with the lower cheek line.
I
But
call it boy beard.
oh yeah, but I had that going for a while, and then I told my wife, I was like, hey, while our daughter's growing, I want to grow my beard out. It's something I've always wanted to do.
I will say, I was going to say this. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the thickness and the length of your freaking beard, man. I can't. Mine won't get that long. It looks like it is long, but it really isn't. I mean, it's just right there. That's pulling it out. I mean, I hate all you guys that have the long freaking beards because that's what I want. It won't grow. I've tried letting it go. I've tried cutting it the dead end off, and this is about as long as it gets. I hate you all. I would love a beard like that.
But what's crazy about the whole thing with my beard being thick is when I started growing it out, it was actually kind of patchy on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
But then over time, it just started. You just gotta be patient and let your beard see what it does. Don't give up on it too quick and just cut it off.
All these hipsters out there, and you all know who I'm talking about, they always, man, how'd you get that? I want to grow that. Leave it alone.
Patience. Lots of patience.
Everybody I work with, everyone that stops me out in public, I'm like, I'll hand them a business card. I'll be like, come talk to me in 3 months. Leave it alone. Go get you some oil. And I always tell them honest Amish. Just because it's at Walmart, it's easy to get. And I still say it's one of the best in the world. And it's just if you can handle that, you can handle anything in the bearding game. That's usually what I always tell people. What's Swag saying? Mr. Cool's still a favorite. Yeah, Mr. Cool's a good one. That's digging.
A good one.
That's a good one. I've smelled that from a coworker of mine. I don't have it, but I've smelled it and I liked it. So you are. Oh, let me ask this question. Where did you when you started growing it out and stuff? Did you know what you were doing, or did you have to do research like most of us?
Well, actually, to who introduced me to the beard community?
Yeah,
is my supervisor. My immediate supervisor at Coke is the father of Garrett from Royal Beardsman. So his dad connected me with his son's company. And then through Royal Beardsman, I started watching Dan's channel. Then I started to find out about Beard Times with Scott, Tyson. And then once I got to watching your guys' channels and learning the tips and tricks, that took me to another level.
Now, what was the first product that you purchased? I'm guessing Royal Beard was one of them, but not counting that one.
Unfortunately, Beard Guys.
Beard Guy. Okay. I had to think. That not very good.
Not for me. My experience wasn't very good with it.
I've never used it.
That and I only used the oil and the balm, and then I wasn't too crazy about it. It wasn't for me.
Okay.
And then the other product was Jack Black.
Jack Black. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
You can get it at a Ulta women's beauty place.
That's like the one store I don't ever go to, and I need to because
I only went there because my wife goes, and then I was like, oh, they got beard products. Why not try it?
Well, my daughter is a humongous Stranger Things obsessed fan, and
I love that show too.
She loves of Millie Bobby Brown's makeup. She actually has all of her products, and that's where we get them from there. That and their websites, of course, but it's there, and I've checked them out a couple times, just because I got to know what she like. I got to know what she likes. I got to know what to get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, let me see what these are. And from what she tells me, it's actually good makeup, organic and such for your face. I'm like, okay. I don't know because I don't have any experience, and I can't make fun of her, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Now, does she watch the YouTube reviews too for her makeup?
Yes. I do see my daughter watching a lot of makeup videos. Watching them, she wants to be a content maker herself. She really does. I don't know what all she wants to do exactly because she does watch a lot of vlogging things and people. She watches, who are they? Sam and Colby. She watches those guys like all the time. They're like ghost hunters and such. She watches Millie Bobby Brown. She watches a couple just vloggers, and it's cool to watch her, because I don't know what all that entails or what she's into completely, but she's turned me on to a couple other things. Don't let Joey fool you. He was born with a 6-inch beard. I believe that. I do.
Who said that?
Give me a second here.
Oh, Jody.
Yeah. Okay, had to get that back. Okay. Had to take something off of my screen from another page real quick. So, you are an ambassador. I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, and I want to talk about this. You are an ambassador for Beard Justice. Now,
yes. Yep.
What made you want to be an ambassador for Beard Justice?
I grew up loving cologne. So, anytime...
Not that I'm making fun of this at all. Is that like a thing? Like it's like like a cologne head, like a sneaker head? Is it like a thing? Like being obsessed with cologne?
I wasn't that obsessed with it, but I've always liked cologne and liked smelling good. And I got an older sister, so whenever I wanted to pick out a nice cologne, I'd take her with me and get her point of view.
Okay.
Because I wanted to know what the ladies liked at that time,
Brian, hang on, Joey. Brian, I made a comment earlier. I was telling everybody that if they were asking questions and such, that I was going to have my moderators answer questions for me and text me to bring them to my attention. So if you're just joining in and you see the blue guys highlighted, Beards and Banjos, Faithfully Bearded, and the Bearded Shark, they will be answering the questions because I might not be able to answer your question if you keep sending it and such. So they will draw it to my attention. But yes, Cedric actually has ambassadors, and I'll let a secret out. This is a true story. I almost was an ambassador for Beard Justice. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't.
Now this is when I really started making content and such. I was like, I love the cologne scents as well. And I know that it entails, the ins and outs of being an ambassador. It's not that you're like hooked lock and key to them, but I wanted to make content and such for other companies and things like that. And it is a conflict of interest if you do that. And do I regret it? No, not really, because I've grown an awesome, more stronger relationship with Cedric, and I still will support that man 1,000,000% to this day. I love his stuff. So now,
he's one of the best. He's a laid back guy. I'm laid back too, so we just hit it off.
Yeah, it's actually funny because I never put two and two together when I was on Facebook and I was in the Beard Justice group. It never crossed my mind that you were Joey. I never knew. I didn't know because I don't think your name was Joey Hookham on Facebook. I don't think.
No, it's Joe Treadway on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't. It never crossed my mind. I was like, that was Joey the whole time, and I was like, well, hell, I would have known. Yeah, Cedric, he does have his private Facebook group, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I don't have a Facebook platform anymore. I just got rid of that stuff. So tell me your experience of being an ambassador for Beard Justice.
Yeah, I just usually I'll take samples of his products with me to work.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time I promote it while I'm at work because being out in the stores, I see a lot of people with beards, and a lot of the workers at the stores I'm in, they always come up to me. They're like, because I do have a big beard, and they're like, "Hey man, what did you do to get a beard like that?" I'm like, I use quality products and drink my water and hydrate, and watch my reviewers and get tips and tricks. And while I'm in the stores, I'll tell them about you guys too, the reviewers,
Mm-hmm.
and tell them to check out your guys' channels and such. And then I do IG posts and all kinds of stuff like that
That's
to
awesome,
promote the
man.
products.
Well, I thank you. I appreciate you passing the word along to guys of guys like me and Dan and Scuba. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. So, how does it feel? I don't consider myself famous of any kind, and I never ever will. About the only thing I'll be famous for is the fact that I can play Tom Sawyer from Rush. That's about the only claim of fame.
That's pretty amazing.
That's the only claim of fame I'll ever have. But talking and being one-on-one with influencers and reviewers such as myself, other than just being like this, keyboard warriors, is it a cool thing?
Yeah, it's cool, man. I definitely enjoy it. I like to pick your guys' brains on stuff.
I've noticed that. I have noticed that. I've been getting a lot of brain picking here the past couple weeks. I really have. So, or a few months actually. Let me ask you this question. And I think and it like they'll say, someone asked me about eliminating a specific ingredient, and I was like, I don't think that's doable. And I had to really think about that. I was like, I'm sitting there. I felt like a goofball because I said to myself, I need to answer this question or give some kind of response because then I'll look like a goofball. I was like,
right.
I had to think about it. I was like, man, someone almost stumped me. That's cool.
Do you ever feel like under pressure when guys are asking you questions because they see you and they automatically think that you got to know your stuff? Does it ever put the pressure on you?
If I don't have an answer for them, and it has happened before, and most of the time it's because I don't have experience with a specific thing they're doing or product that they're using, and I will not give anybody any, like, let's just say someone asks me for, I'm trying to think of a company I haven't tried yet, the Barton. I won't give them any experience, because I've never used it. So I would say, hey, I can't talk to you about that. And then I will say, I know that Mo the Bearded Shark has used them. And I'll bam, hey, Mo, you're getting a message from this such and such. Be ready for that. Or Dancy Bearded, because Dan is the teacher. We all know that. And I respect him. And I will never, ever say that I know something that he doesn't, because the man, he does his homework. And most of the time, I will ask him questions. I have, and I'm not afraid to say this on camera. Until recently, I had never used an actual leave-in conditioner, and I was like, you got to educate me. I'd never used one before. I didn't know what to do, so he told me. And
hey, don't feel bad because I just started using one myself.
Yeah, I started. I'd love to hear about Hook'em's faith. Are you a faithful man?
Yes, I am, man. Have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, man.
That's good. Good, man.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that.
Actually, a little backstory. I grew up in church with my parents taking me to church, so that's how I came to know God. But when I got out of high school and moved out of my parents' house for the first time, I actually went through a 5-year span of drug addiction because I was dealing with depression. So I was, heavily into substance abuse.
And you ended.
And I'm no, I've been free of drugs for 15 years.
That's awesome.
So, 16 years.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Good, great to hear that. That's now we've heard a story similar from Swag, and now we're hearing something like that from Joey. That's awesome. I respect that. That's really awesome.
What I can say is when you see somebody dealing with something like that, and there's somebody that you got a close relationship with, show them love no matter what. I know it's hard. I know sometimes you don't really want to show them love, but just love them through it. Because eventually, with stopping an addiction, the person's got to want to do it for themselves.
You're right. You're exactly
So
right.
you just got to love them through.
That's about some of the best advice I think I've ever heard anybody say when it comes to that situation. I really, that's nailed to the head, man. That's good. That's a good one. So I got to ask you, because getting back to the bearding content, not to take away from this, but
No, you're good.
what's your favorite Beard Justice scent?
Um,
Oh, look at it! Look at it! Put him on the spot.
I'm gonna have. I like a lot of them, but I'm probably gonna say my go-to's birthday suit.
Birthday suit. That's Paris Hilton for men, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's a good one. I like that one. My favorites, not counting mine because that doesn't count. Mr. Frost, Love Jones, Karma Sutra. But if I had to pick one of all, Shark Bait. Shark Bait's still my favorite. I
like. Sorry, I like Beard Justice or birthday suit, Shark Bait, Love Jones, and your son, Le Boudoir. Those are like my top four.
I had the birthday suit trio, only Beard Justice scent I have. Birthday suit is a good one. That one surprised me. That one, Love Jones, surprised me because I never actually had. I was never like a Polo cologne guy, and you know how everyone's like, it's Polo, it's Polo. Like for the longest time, all you guys were talking about Polo Red, and I was like, what the hell's Polo Red? I didn't know what it was. I never smelled it before ever. Well, secret for you guys. I've said this in previous videos. Spartan's Den. Classic. That's Polo Red. I don't know if anybody knows that or not. It's Polo Red. I've smelled it. I've smelled Lux's Polo Red. It's Polo Red. I'm telling you. Because Scuba was, he said, it's a cologne. I couldn't recognize it. It's Polo Red. I will say it. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I get out of it.
I haven't tried it before.
Okay. Oh, you haven't? Okay. That when he first got a hold of it, a few years ago, he was all about that scent. He loved it, and he always kept saying it was just a cologne. I don't know what cologne it is. It's Ralph Lauren Polo Red. I'm pretty sure it is. So, other than we're using cologne scents, what are some other go-to scents that you like? Like, not cologne oriented. I was trying to word it right.
I love tobacco scent profiles.
Are you a smoker?
I used to be.
Okay, as I noted, I get asked. What'd you say?
I used to smoke pipe, cigarettes, cigars, and some other things I don't want to talk about.
I always I get asked a lot if I'm a smoker because I like tobacco so much. No, I never. I tried smoking cigarettes when I was a kid. Let's puff here or there, but never smoked. The pine scented one, Michael Taylor. That's smoking pine. That's money. That's a money one.
That's a good scent, man. You guys need to try that one.
It's a really good scent. It's a different take on a woodsy scent. I'll tell you that. So, what would be your favorite go-to? You said tobacco, right?
Yeah, probably tobacco, I'd say.
What's your least? The one like I can't stand.
I don't like a lot of smoky scents.
And that's okay. And that's okay. We had this discussion earlier.
I like them if the smoke is in the background and not in the forefront.
Right. My next question, I'm reading off my paper here, which I'm still jealous. What the hell's the secret to get the beard so long and thick like you got, dude?
I'm Sicilian and Irish. That's my family heritage.
I'm Scotch, Irish, metal, Spanish. An asshole. I mean, I got it covered, though. That's a joke. That's a joke, everybody. It's a joke. Do you ever get negative looks from people in public when they look at you? When they look at your beard, they're like, ugh. Do you ever? Because I have not.
Not that much, really. Most of the time, everybody compliments me. I was down on my knees throwing some 12 packs one day, and the guy comes up to me. He's like, "Man," he's with his girlfriend, and he's like, "I just want to tell you, you got a majestic beard." I was like, "Dude, you're killing me, man."
I get called. I get that at work all the time because I have there's one guy that has a bigger beard than me. It's actually Dale Sims, who was the singer Demise. His dad, he has a beard like yours. He can grow it in like 3 months. No joke. He'll cut his beard off twice a year, and it's always as long as yours in between every single time.
I actually trim mine quite a bit too, so it would be longer. But I don't like when it starts to get transparent on the bottom. I get rid of it.
I'm getting to that point now, but I people have been commenting and giving me good compliments. They're saying that
yours is looking good now. You just got to let it keep going, man.
Yeah,
see what it can do.
The crazy thing is, it's usually like when my hair is like ready to get cut is when it starts to get thin and such. But that's not the case now. The only thing I've really changed is what products I'm using. Maybe that is the secret. I'm not saying it is. I don't know, but I don't use a plethora of shower products.
Now I don't know a whole lot about leave-in conditioner yet, but I think I've heard that it helps to strengthen the hair. So I don't know if that's playing a factor in what's going on with your beard or not.
You know what, Brian? You're getting your wish, buddy, because I'm letting it go just for you. I wasn't going to tell you. I'm letting it go. Oh, you got the handlebars too. Sweet.
And it ain't no tombstone like Jody W, but it's there a little bit.
Have you ever found a beard product that you can honestly say, in your opinion, there's no use for it, or you don't, it's like it's not for me? An actual product, not a scent, an actual product.
Yeah, that was what a beard guys.
Okay. Now, when it comes to do you when I meant like beard balm, do you or beard butter? Do you don't need either one of those, or do you?
I rarely use balm anymore. I'll only occasionally use it, and if I do, it's gonna have to be like a medium balm, not a stiff balm.
Okay. What about
primarily use oil and butter?
What about things such as like a blow dryer or a heated brush?
Not really.
You don't use a blow dryer?
No, only if I'm going out on a date with the wife.
Really?
I might do a blow dryer once in a while, but pretty much, man, I just lucked out with gravity, and I use a really big comb, wide tooth comb.
See that?
Sorry. I like to rock a more natural look too.
Okay. All right. We're going to put you on the spot here. You're getting ready to get stranded on an island. You must have go-to products that you got to take with you. You got to take your beard products. What clothing and what music are you going to take?
Music for sure. It's going to be hip hop. I love me some hip hop.
Okay.
I grew up loving that 90s rap.
Okay, if you got to pick one person, who would it be?
I don't know one artist. I don't know, man.
Okay. What food are you going to take with you?
Oh, pizza. All day, pizza.
That's what I told my wife. I said, I bet she picks pizza. I did. And what beer products? What beer products you going to throw in your bag?
Like a company or a son or
whatever.
Oil and butter, and definitely a co-wash.
And what would they be? You're going to be stuck there. So what would it be? What companies?
Oh, I gotta have Beard Justice, Hubris, and who else? Probably Beard Gents.
Beard Gents. Okay. All right.
And Bard. I like some Bard stuff too.
If you had to use only one oil, one scented oil for the rest of your life.
Oh man.
What would it be?
Man, that's a toughie. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that one.
It's a tough one, isn't it? That's a debate question. That's going to be asked to every person who jumps in the hot seat from now on. Cribs, you got to answer that question if you're in here. If you had to pick one oil for the rest of your life, what would it be? And it could be unscented. It doesn't matter. That's too. I see. Brian went safe. He said unscented. An unscented oil. But if you had to pick a scent, I don't.
If I'm going to the city, it's going to be a cologne scent. If I'm going to an island, it's going to be probably a citrus.
The citrus to drink with the coconut and try to find you some kind of fermented alcohol while you're there.
Yeah.
As a consumer, since as you purchase products and such, what is it that you look for when you are looking at a company, like in general, a brand new company? What is it that you look for? The whole 9 yards? Is it you know what you want, or do you just show me what you got? You know, what do you do when you say brand new? This is an example, Mr. Cookie Face Beard Products.
I gotta say that since I work for Coca-Cola, branding is real big with me.
Really?
I like branding. I really like branding, and I like simplistic, clean-looking logos. Not stuff that's not too busy. It's like pretty simple. And then I like. That's pretty much all I can really think about.
So you're a simple type of label kind of guy, like nothing.
And then once I get in there, then I look for cologne or like tobaccos.
Gotcha. Well, who do you think who, in your opinion, who do you think has the best branding of what you've seen so far?
The best branding. That's a toughie.
I've got a few in mind because I got to answer this question myself. So
I'm gonna have to say I really like Barden because it looks really classy, simple, simplistic.
Yeah.
I love blue. I love blue. Blue's my favorite color. He's got blue bottles.
I hear all
I'm drawn to that bottle.
You all talk about the Barden, and it really sucks for me because I want to review. I want to try a Barden. When I get products, when I purchase products, I use my PayPal credit. And it's like a credit card. You just pay it back.
I do the same thing.
Unfortunately, I can't use it in Canada. It won't let me. I've tried on the web, on a computer. I tried on my phone. I cannot do it. I don't know why. It sucks. I have tried probably 50 times. I'm like, damn it. It won't go through. For some reason, it just stops. Like it won't, I can't like process, how to switch to PayPal credit and then go back or whatever.
I think that's happened to me before in the past too.
I've done it like 50 times and it won't work. So I literally is like, it must not work for the Barden, or because he's in Canada. I don't know. But I'm like, okay, sucks. Because I really want to try the Barden because a lot of my review or subscribers, they were really surprised that I didn't have the Barden at all in 2019's end of the year videos. And
I do know he's got a buy one, try one for first time customers.
Yeah, I wanted to try. I was going to try his tobacco bourbon leather.
Oh, it's killer.
I'm trying to remember the other one that he has. It's got my attention. It may be the Moroccan spice, the citrus one. I can't remember which one it was.
That's killer.
Which one?
It's it's like a citrus spice scent. It's Moroccan and citrus.
Yeah. And he's got a coffee praline or something like that. He's got some very different, unique profiles, and I'm like, I got to try those because A lot of people were surprised that I didn't have his butter in there or his wash, and I was like,
I got his whole collection, except for I don't have the washes.
Tyson wants a straight heavy oud like all the ouds. We all know that Tyson and Swag are all about that stank. We know. I mean, we know.
Stank.
I honestly think that they both like it more than I do because I thought I was the one who was on it. Oh, but do you have Reformed? That's the question. That is Tyson's scent.
I got it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
It's got oud in it, doesn't it?
Yep.
I hate Tyson. See, I knew I did. Man, it's not fair. Y'all get to try it hard and I don't. I'll get to it eventually. I will. Do you get asked a lot of questions about, because you talked about it a little bit earlier, do you get a lot of questions and comments when you're out in public or from anyone about your beard?
Oh yeah, all the time, man. How long did it take you to grow that beard, man? you get that one a lot. I get called Duck Dynasty. I get called ZZ Top.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, Brian.
Brian said that Barden's wash might be his best product.
Wow.
I
haven't tried his wash. I haven't tried a wash yet.
Yeah, like I said, I can't talk. I can't say because I don't know. Although I will say we're talking about washes. This is not a negative mark towards Jay and Beard Gents at all. But I have noticed that because his scent is super strong, when I use an unscented wash, I still smell the scent. I really do.
The tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco, bourbon, and leather.
It lasts 2 days in my beard. Like, no joke. I can smell it. If I just rinse it out and just use an unscented, the next day, I still smell it plain as day. And it's different for every person. But I will say this, when I want to get the scent out, I either have to use a peppermint-oriented wash or I use pine tar soap and I scrub the daylights out of my beard. Now, I have been using his coffee scented bar, which I absolutely love.
I love that bar. That bar is ridiculous.
I try not to use it that much on my beard. No offense to it. It works great, but I like it on my skin better, so I want to save it for my body. It works good in the beard. Can't lie. You'll get the full review in the future, Jay. You will.
I told Jay I wish that back in the day my mom had the coffee bar to wash my mouth out with instead of ivory soap.
Yeah, that's true. Why did they think of that before? Because kids don't like coffee, you know? Whose beard do you want in the community, or that a person you know? Whose beard would
I've always admired Dan's beard. Dan's beard's ridiculous.
I'm going to cut it off and try to keep it. I'm going to attach it to mine so I can actually have one, like this long. That's what I'm going to go for. Cut it off right here. Duct tape.
I just can't believe how dense and thick it is.
Yeah, another one.
It's ridiculous.
I had to pick another one that I like. Well, he just cut it off. Jeffrey from Bad Dog Beard Co.
Oh yeah.
He cut it down, but you got to do that from time to time. So
yeah.
I was like, you know what?
I cried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I saw the I said,
Just my boy.
I didn't send him the message yet, but I have it typed. I was like, who the hell is this? And I was going to send him a picture of himself. Who the hell is this?
Me and Jeff, we connect because we both like to fish.
He's an outdoorsman. He's crazy. He trimmed it down, Brian. He's got a way shorter beard.
It's like up to here now.
Probably about as long as mine now. Probably. Oh! Remember what I was telling you about who I want to get on here? I think I just got it. We'll talk about that later on. Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to say that the Hookem in my name is for my passion for fishing.
I figured that's what it was. I was like, I said, he's putting the fishing and the beard together. I figured that's what it was.
Fishing and beards are my hobbies.
Now, have you ever had, not to throw anybody under the bus, but have you ever had any bad experiences, irritations or such with products?
Not yet, really.
Really?
I've been pretty fortunate.
I had a couple where the scents were too strong or they irritated my skin, and I tested out a company's one time. Jeffrey trimmed his down to your length. Yeah, I guess that's about right, Brian. I tested.
Now I have had some dry out my beard.
Yeah, me too. I can honestly say that I have. I tested out a company's product over a year ago, and it was a new release. It was a new scent. I'm not gonna say who they were or nothing. It was for my. It wasn't didn't work with my beard. It was a coffee scent, and he used real coffee bean in it, and it may have been something else that was in his product, but it literally set my beard like it was burning. But I read that actual coffee bean can do that to your skin, but it's weird because I'm using Beard Gents' coffee, and it literally has coffee beans in it, and it doesn't bother me at all. But that guy's beard oil lit my skin up, and I was like, whoa. I don't know. I really have no explanation for that.
What I like about that coffee bar of Jay's is it doesn't really strip your beard out.
No, it really doesn't. It's a good cleaner.
It's pretty gentle.
Too much cinnamon will light me up. Yes, that is true for me too, Brian. Some companies have the cinnamon, and I can tell the difference between cinnamon bark and just an off take of cinnamon. I can tell a difference immediately. I'm like, woo, because it burns a little bit, gives a tingle. So give me some of your goals and plans that you want to do in the future, such as, have you ever considered making a channel of some sort or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually considering doing a fishing and beards channel.
And we just
beard product content.
Now, we're going to call it Bearded Hook'em or just Bearded Joey?
I think right now it's just Joey Hook'em on that page.
Because you could just call it Bearded Joey Hook'em because it is one of our that's what it is. Got to try our apple bars. Yes, I have seen that, Jay. I was thinking about that. Lux's Curious Oil gets me a little, but I swear it. But I still wear it. Curious Bastard's a good one. It's definitely a keeper. I will tell you. I like that one a lot. Are you ready?
Yep.
Speed
Let's
round.
Go.
All right, so I'm going to do this with Joey. Joshua, if it irritates your skin, don't use it, man. Very true. Very true. If it irritates, because I learned that the hard way from that guy. I used it for 3 days, not knowing that there was an issue. I was like, okay, something. Then I started seeing red above my cheek line. I was like, okay, this has been disappointed with Lux since lately. Oh, got the Glorious today. And what do you think of that, Tyson? I was curious of that one myself. I wanted to try that one and the Badass Bastard. I really want to try those two. See what he says about the Glorious.
I recommended the name Deluxe for some.
The Badass.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Preacher Bastard.
The Preacher Bastard.
I think it's unique.
It's unique, yeah.
I know it's probably weird coming from me, but that's my sense of humor.
Only you. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do this with every single person. I have I'm gonna give you a speed round. You're just gonna give me your answer, top of your head. We're gonna start out with favorite color.
Blue.
Favorite food.
Pizza.
Favorite candy, not chocolate.
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. Cake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Beer or whiskey?
Whiskey.
Oh, this was going to be, I don't know if he'd answer this one. Best beer company.
No comment.
Your beard co-wash routine for the week or how long you do it?
Really, I just go by the way my beard feels, to be honest.
So yours is kind of go with the flow. Okay.
go with the flow, and then now that everything that's going on with the COVID, I am washing my beard a lot more.
Me too.
Unfortunately, I really it's
Beard,
rough.
beard comb or beard brush?
Comb, big comb, wide tooth.
Okay. Favorite
That
football
really
team?
helps.
Favorite pro football?
I like the 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are my family team since I'm from Ohio, and then I've always liked the Niners.
WWF or WCW?
Oh, WWF. Ultimate Warrior's my favorite wrestler.
Your favorite reviewer to watch? You don't have to say me.
Probably Arctic Kicks. He does reactions to hip hop music.
You have to send me that. I want to watch that.
It's really good.
Best influencer in the bearding community?
I don't know. Can't say.
Best feel and beard oil you've used? Company.
Let me think on that for a second.
Okay. Balm or butter?
Oh, butter. Butter all day.
Best wash and co-wash you've used?
Chesapeake.
Both? Okay.
Best feeling beard is for me is two companies is Jolly Old Fat Man and Beard and Mac.
Two companies I haven't tried. Okay. Hat forward or backward or to the side?
Forward.
Forward. Beanie or bandana?
Beanie.
Your favorite number?
19.
And that's right. And what is your wife's favorite scent that you have?
She likes probably birthday suit or pillow talk. She likes pillow talk.
Self-explanatory, isn't it? Joey Hookup, you just went through my speed round. Awesome. Thank you for being a part of the speed round, man. I always ask every person's going to come on. Who would you like to see in the hot seat?
Pizza face.
Pizza face? Okay. All right. And what would if I could add or change something to the open door, what would you recommend I change or add, whatever?
I don't know at this time since it's brand new.
Still feeling it like I am?
Yep, just filling it out.
I appreciate you wanting to come on. Joey was actually the first person who contacted me to be on Opening the Door, and I appreciate you doing that. I was like, wow, I didn't expect anybody to want to do that. I was like, wow. Tyson says pizza, he can't do it. Wow.
I want to tell everybody in the chat the reason why I'm so drawn to Scott is because he's a straight shooter, and I'm a straight shooting guy, so I got a lot of respect for people that tell it like it is.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. And that means a lot. That does, because I know I may not be the most popular or cool person or whatever, but that's what you get. I'm not going to BS you, and don't get me wrong. I love making videos and content for you guys. It's awesome. I'm very grateful that companies give me the opportunity to review their products. It's great. Love these, Scott. Great questions. And I'm sure we're going to have Jay from Beard Gents on here as well, because he's a part of the Christmas in July, which it's going to be awesome. Hook 'em, dropping honest answers. I like it. Yeah. Joey's an awesome dude. We've had some good talks. He's a great guy. And
if I don't use the product, I'm gonna tell you to go use or talk to somebody that I know has used it, and I'm only gonna promote what I actually use.
Bluegrass Bearded says I'm one of his favorites. Honest to the point. I'm not making fun of any other content maker who makes better high quality videos. I am in the process. I have my full equipment. I just need to learn how to use it, and I may make more professional looking videos in the future. But in the meantime, I'm still going to give you guys what you deserve and what
Well, as you learn, you can help me out.
Yes, because Mo the Bearded Shark and I are on a journey together with our equipment, so we're going to help each other out. And Mo knows I love him, and I do anything in the world for him as well. And that's about. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm absolutely loving the new show. Now, keep in mind, what's that?
Are you ready to do what we talked about earlier? What I have?
Just a minute. Scott, I'm actually loving the show. I'm reading your comments real quick, guys. We all asked Tyson for help. Yes, it's exactly right. Tyson is the technological man in the community for sure. What I'm going to continue to do every time I have the open door, I'm going to be having Tyson from Faithfully Bearded, Brian from Beards and Banjos. We're going to have Mo the Bearded Shark, and probably Mike Cribs from Beard Swag and Bearded Joey Hookem. They're not official moderators, but I have them highlighted as moderators because they will be answering the questions, sending them to me if I'm not answering your questions and such, because that I'd like to save those for my actual live streams. I want to keep that in the open door, kind of like on a different segments and such. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing these about twice a month from now on, maybe 3 at most. And we may have to change the days depending on everyone's availability. But I'll probably do this like every other week, probably from now on. So I know we're going to be taking off next week. I'm going to go back to a regular live stream and chit-chatting with all of you guys one-on-one, answering your questions and everything. But I want to thank Tyson and Brian and Joey and Mo and Cribs for wanting to do that for me. I appreciate you guys' help. I respect you and love all of you guys. Before we go,
I'm gonna do a giveaway. I wanted to show support to your channel and support to Cedric, so I purchased some products from Cedric to do a giveaway.
And what are we giving away?
4 1-ounce oils to one person.
So they get the special. He had 4 for $30.
Yep.
4 for 40, 4 for 30, whatever it was. Awesome. Now I know they're going to ask. Do they get to pick the 4 cents?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because I know it's going to be asked. So, how do you want to do your giveaway?
It's going to be a question, and the question is, where did I grow up? What city and state?
Very good.
Go.
To see if anybody's paying attention. The first person that pops up on Joey's screen will get it.
City and state.
Can Brian win some beard justice?
Sure, if you get it.
Huh?
I need city and state. They're close.
Let me see. I saw a Cleveland. I saw an Akron. I saw a Hamilton, Tallahassee, Florida, Farmington, North Carolina, Ohio. I don't know the city. That's what Pizza Face says.
I might have to change the question up. You want to do a redo?
Yeah, I'm not seeing him, but what was the answer?
All right, the answer was Springfield, Ohio.
Okay, all right. So
they got the Ohio part right, but not the Springfield.
No one gets it, so the mods split it. Okay, next question.
Okay, next question. Where am I from? Where do I live now? Just the state. Just the state only. Go.
Wife was Hamilton, Ohio. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bluegrass got it.
Bluegrass. Bluegrass Beard got Tampa, Florida. He got the city and state. Awesome. Congratulations
You got it.
to Bluegrass Bearded. You are the winner of a 4 beard oil special from Beard Justice. Do you want to have Cedric, him direct message Cedric or direct message you?
Direct message Cedric
Okay.
at Beard Justice.
Okay, Bluegrass Bearded, you are the winner. We both think we are confirming that. And just direct message Cedric from Beard Justice on his business page, and he will send out your winnings. You pick 4 beard oils. And just so you know, your box is probably, yes, on Instagram, yes. Your box is probably going to be fully loaded because Cedric don't hold back. We all know that.
He's the man. Bluegrass and Bearded, have you ever tried Beard Justice yet? Yeah, Beard Justice is on Instagram.
He has not. It's perfect.
That's that's better yet.
That's even better. Now, when you get it, let us both know what you think of it. That's cool. I love when people win giveaways and they're brand new, like they did never.
Heck yeah.
That's really cool. I like that because it's a new experience for them, and for some of them, it's like they're hooked on the spot. Bam! I love this company here. They're in it right there. That's really cool. So what we're going to do in 2 weeks, I'm gonna bring back the open door. And what scents do you recommend? Well, I mean, you know.
Birthday suit's one that I love, and sharp bait.
That's a tough one, man, because Cedric has a lot. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. And I got to plug Cedric because I still say it. He's got the best sampler on the market. You get 8 different scents. Each of them is a third of a bottle of oil, and you get an unscented oil or a unscented balm or butter to go with it for $30. It's worth every penny. And these
guys don't sleep on hung jury scent. That scent's ridiculous.
That's a good tobacco vanilla. That's actually the one. Mandy liked that one the best of all the scents he's made. Excuse me, my cheeseburger about came back up.
Oh, you're good.
His I don't have any of his bottles of the samples, so I can't show them to you. But dig the Finn shirt, by the way. Oh, I'm NXT all the way, guys. You know that. But if you use his sample, I guarantee you it's going to last you a week. Each bottle, they lasted me almost a week.
Same here.
Honestly, it's really good. You're partial to citrus. Now, keep in mind, Bluegrass, these are all cologne-based scents, so you're going to have to keep that in mind. So you might want to look at the scent profiles.
He lists a whole list of all his scents on his page.
Hey, big man, what's up? I'm seeing some new people coming. We got Johnny Grooms coming in the house. Towards the end.
Bluegrass, DM me if you need have any questions. I can help you out.
Yeah, Joey's been a great ambassador for Cedric and Beard Justice. He has, and he picked a damn good company to be a part of. He did. That's awesome. Can't go wrong with Beard Justice. Yeah, that's one of my coworkers right there, Kyle New Guy. That's been his name since he started at work. His name is New Guy. That's always going to be his name. I got him turned on to Beard Justice. He liked the Lockdown, and I think I'm trying to remember his other one. He's like Lockdown, and I think it's Mr. Frost, if I'm not mistaken. But he liked the Lockdown one. I remember he liked that one. But so 2 weeks from now, I'm trying to get but the next one I want to do, I don't have any person lined up yet, but I'd like to get a beard company, an actual beard company owner, whatever, a person who has their own beard company. I'd like to throw them in the hot seat and get their story of how they come from regular Joe Schmo and up to their beard company. I'd like to see what they've gone through and everything, what they deal with on a daily basis. I do have. I'm in talks with. A bearded company now, and I'm not going to give it away, but it's one that if I get them on here, people are going to be really surprised. You'll be like, "Holy crap!" That's all I'm going to tell you. But I literally have. Joey knows who it is. You guys are going to be shocked. Yeah, you'll be like, "How did you get that money on there?" You could get Dave from Lux. That would be a major get. That's already in the works. I will tell you that. We're going to do it. It's probably going to be on a Friday night just because Mr. Lux is 3 hours behind me. So that one will probably be like a late night one. Maybe 10, 11 o'clock for me, maybe even later. I don't know because 9 o'clock for him is midnight for us over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it may be a late night one for that one. But we're gonna get Lux in the luxurious lounge. It's gonna be a good one, and we don't have a date or anything yet. Like I said, I have no one on the schedule, but I do know that next month we are going to have Matt the Sports Beard. He'll be on in the hot seat. He's going to be in there, and I think I might throw might try to get Johnny Grooms or Tyson in here if they wanted to be a part of it.
I'm going to try to meet up with Matt sometime because he lives in Florida.
Who's that?
Matt Sports Beard. I'm going to try to meet up with him.
Oh yeah.
He's down here in Florida.
I already told him I'm going to mess with him whenever he gets on here because he lives in Florida and he's all about the New England Patriots and the boss. I'm like, dude, it's just this.
Yeah, I was like, how did that happen?
He's from there and he moved down here.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
I always mess with him. I'm like, dude, you live in Florida. You don't need to like the cold weather. You got it made.
I live 25 minutes from Buck Stadium.
Really?
Yep.
Where WrestleMania was going to be?
Guess who lives 10 minutes from me?
I have no
John
clue.
Cena. John Cena. Go
knock on his door and get me an autograph, dude. Just be like, I know a guy who wants your autograph. I did not know that. I know he claims to be from Massachusetts, but I didn't think he lived there. I figured he was a Florida guy.
And I've seen him in the grocery store shopping before too.
And people
while I was working for Coke. While I was working for Coke.
People stare at him crazy.
Oh yeah.
He's just freaking huge, you know. I'm like, damn,
he's a big dude.
Yeah,
he's huge.
You see his workout, like his warm-up workout. He takes 405 on a bench and just goes like this. It's just like nothing. I don't know how he does that. It's crazy.
Hey, the local pizza shop, the mom and pop shop,
yeah,
they got a picture of him with this humongous pizza that they make for him. A special pizza.
Jeez, that's crazy. Well, guys, I'd love to keep the chat going, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. I usually try to run an hour at minimum, and that's what we're going to do from now on, a minimum hour for the open door. Joey Hookham, I want to thank you for being the first person to contact me to do this, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
Had a good time, man.
Good. I'm glad you did. And we're going to try to get who did you say you wanted to see on here?
Pizza Face.
Pizza Face.
Because he's always been like super mysterious in the community.
I know, and I think that's the one thing that's going to stop him from being on here is because he's going to have to either wear a costume of some sort or expose himself to the world, one or the other. But I want to thank everybody for being a part of this. Congratulations to Bluegrass Bearded for being the winner. Again, direct message Cedric on Beard Justice on Instagram, and he'll get your winnings sent out to you. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with opening the door with the guests to be announced in the future. And Joe, anything you want to close out with?
I'd like to pray for you guys if you don't mind. Say a quick prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, I just want to pray for my bearded brothers. I pray and ask that you watch over them, keep them safe. Pray and ask, Lord, you keep their families healthy during this pandemic. Watch over and protect them, Lord. And I pray and ask that you bless Scott. I appreciate Scott having me on the channel tonight, so bless him and his family. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen to that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for the prayer. I appreciate that. Thank you for the prayer for me. That's awesome. Me and the family. That's great. Everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up or down and be a man and tell me why you give it a thumbs down. Don't be a sidewalk sissy. Everybody keep on bearding. See you next week.